Hello, thank you for joining me on Tamara's Paper Trail. Today I wanted to do a quick video on a very simple shaker card. Everybody loves a shaker card, but they just seem so daunting. And I've stumbled across a very easy way to do a shaker. It's not my original idea. I've found a few versions over the last few years. I think the first one I ever saw in this technique was from Lisa Althouse, another Canadian demonstrator. And she showed it at our on stage last year, which would have been, what, 2019, I think it was. Anyway, they're super quick and easy and a great way to use up sequins and or glitter, or in this case, these little gems, which I didn't even notice were in the holiday catalog until, a month or two into it. And these are the best value going. Let me just see. I should have had this prepared already, but these embellishments, they are the best deal going. There are sequins for everything. They're in the holiday catalog. Now, depending on when you're watching this, this is the 2020 holiday catalog, and they are $16.25, page 66. You get, I want to say, over 300. How many of these things do you get? I didn't notice them. They're right down here in the bottom of this corner here. Let me see, approximately, okay, 3,600 sequins. Now that's gonna keep you going for a very long time, which is fantastic, but what do you do with them? You get them in this box, so, I mean, they're fantastic to keep everything together, but they do take up a lot of shelf space, and look, and they are rather staticky, I'm not gonna lie. They drive me a little bit crazy that way, because now they're stuck to my finger. But 3,600. Holy cow, that is a lot. You can see, let's see if you can see how deep that is. I mean, that's half this container. There are scads in here. So I thought, I need to start using these things up instead of them just sitting on a shelf. But what am I gonna do with them? Like to individually glue these on a project, you can, but that would use up what, 5? So I'd be using these for years to come. Sorry, let me just move this. Lots of shadowing tonight. It's dark here in Edmonton, Alberta. It's pitch black and it's what, 5:30 at night? It's crazy. Winter is upon us. So I'm going to show you how to use up a bunch of these. Now this one that I made was using the Warm and Toasty stamp set, and I named him Larry the reindeer. I love him. And so I used up a bunch of these the snowflake sequins that I have. Again, I love the sequins, but you know, to glue them on individually, some of these little teeny tiny ones, it's just not going to happen. So actually these are left over from last year. I stocked up on them last year and I still had a bunch left over. So I used them on that. This one is with the sequins that I just showed you. So I'm going to show you this card. So quick and easy, you guys, it's ridiculous. So I'm going to start off with, here's the stamp set I'm using, Pattern Play. This is another one that I didn't buy until about, a month and a half ago. And, it just didn't catch my eye that much. But I've seen a number of projects using the Cue the Confetti. And let me tell you, I have been using this stamp set, not just for birthdays, but also for congratulations and thank yous. More congratulations, to my team, and just for celebrations of any sort. So I highly recommend this set. This stamp alone has been used a lot. It's photopolymer, so you're going to need to bring in your paper piercing mat. And I'm going to start off with a piece of Whisper White cardstock that measures 4 by 2.5. And I forgot to bring out this ink pad. The ink pads I'm going to use Night of Navy, Crushed Curry, Calypso Coral, and Bermuda Bay. Let's get those in the field of vision. My camera's off center here, so I'm trying to figure out exactly where it is that I'm trying to highlight this video. So I'm going to open up my ink pads. These are the new ones, so you want to hold it like a compact, flip it up with your thumb, and flip it over. It's not like our old ones where you had to push. You just hold it like it's a makeup compact and lift it up. Lift it up like that. So I'm going to go in first with my Night of Navy. And I'm going to have to scooch my chair over here, stamping off center. So I'm going to stamp it once, stamp it twice, 3 times. I'm going to close it before I get my thumb in it. Then I'm going in with this stamp, which is little bursts, little starburst or sunbursts. And I just went in, Calypso Coral, stamp it there. Give it a quick clean. Don't want to cross-contaminate your ink. I'm going to go in with a Bermuda Bay. This is just the perfect size layer. And for these little bursts to fit right in and amongst the writing. It's perfect. Okay, we are seriously almost done this card. Okay, close those up. All right, now I'm going to grab one of our clear envelopes. So we sell these. They come in a pack of 50 for, I believe it's $8.25. $8.50, $8.75 in Canada. Let's go with that. Let's go with $8.25 for 50. I could be wrong. Don't quote me. I'm going to bring in a piece of the Pattern Play Designer Series paper. Now this is another one that, you know, I thought, ugh, I'm never going to use this paper. It's just not my, it's not my usual. Excuse me. A lot of different patterns, a lot of different colors. And okay, well, I'll buy it and it'll sit there and then it'll end up in my garage sale. No. $15.75. They're the 6x6 layers. I'm almost done this pack. It really is fantastic. You can do it for kids cards, for, you know, masculine cards, you name it. It just works for everything. So that's another one I highly recommend. So I'm just going to tape the 2 pieces together. So this this layer of designer paper measures 4.5 by 3. And I'm going to layer that on top. Now we're going to take our cello, or our, I guess they call them our clear envelopes. I still call it a cello bag. Now this peels off and it's sticky underneath. Okay, so we're going to pop in our card like this, or our layer. Then we're going to bring in our sequins. I'm going to put a pinch of all colors in here. Now, they say less is more, and you don't want to overfill your shaker cards, and I do agree with that. But I kind of like this look. I'm doing just a pinch of each color. And they're going to stick to me because of the static. So a pinch. I'm trying to get it just in the front of the card, but I know I'm going to fail on that. It's going to end up all over the place. Get it out of my fingers if I can. Okay, so that didn't really work. There's some in the back, but that's okay. I'm going to go like this and try to get it in the corner with all those sequins on the top. All right, close enough. The odd one in the back isn't going to matter. So, holding it like this, I'm going to fold it over. And I'm going to peel off this, what is this? Whatever this protective little saran wrap type thing is, and I'm going to stick that down like that. Then I'm just going to fold it over, and I'm going to grab some Scotch tape, masking tape, whatever you've got. Actually, on the first one I used my Terran tape, but this is much wider, so I prefer the Scotch tape, just like that. Doesn't get much easier than that. I'm going to just do one more over here, right up to the edge, like that. There we go. We've got a little shaker. You can see why you don't want too many. It does cover up the words, but I mean, people are going to shake it, let's be honest. At this point, I'm going to bring in some of my ribbon, and this is obviously from a pack, because there's no words on it, so it must have been, it was in a 2-pack. I wonder if I can find what it was from in here. Here it is. Yes, it's the Ornate, oh, there we go. The Ornate Garden Ribbon Combo Pack, page 160. In Canada, $9.50 for the 2 rolls. You get Old Olive and the Calypso. So this is actually just a leftover piece I have on the roll. It is 12 inches. Look at that. This one, my original one, I did lengthways, but I don't have as much. I don't have enough to go all the way around that way, so I'm going to do it this way. Tie it in a bow. if there's enough. If not, I'll cut another piece. It's looking a little tight. I don't know if I can make it. Oh, that's pretty. Maybe if I move it down a bit. That wasn't really even. Let's try it one more time. If not, if it's too short, I'll just cut another piece. I feel like I won the lottery if I can use up an entire roll without waste. So I'd hate to waste this piece. It would help if I had fingernails. Almost. Try one more time. My nails are starting to grow back, and just reaching for these sequins tonight, I smashed one against the edge and broke it. Okay, I think that works. Trust me to use like the smallest piece of ribbon ever. Oh, that's such a cute little bow. Nailed it. Okay. It's just a little bit folded over here, so stop that. You get over there. Behave, we're on video here. All right, so how cute is that? So cute! Love it. It looks like a present. Okay, so now I'm bringing in my card base. Oh, I don't have a card base ready. That's okay. We have the technology. Piece of our clips of coral. Cut it at 5.5. Fold it in half. Boom folder. All right, now what I had done earlier was I ran a piece of 5.5 by 4.25 through the Dainty Diamonds embossing folder. I just found it gives a little bit of texture to the background because without it, you're just lacking a little. Holy cow, am I unprepared? You're just lacking just a little something. So let me bring in my layer, see if this is the right size. I don't think it's the right size though, is it? Nope, it needs to come 1/4. I'll tell you this measurement in a minute. Wow, I am totally winging it tonight. Is that right? Sure is. All right. So, just to bring that little bit of texture. Now, the reason I didn't run the embossing folder through this whole piece is the embossing folder has to go through seam first, right? So if I were to go like this, to put it through the embossing folder, seam first, well, it's too wide for your machine, right? And so that didn't work. So I just cut off a layer, and I'm now, I just put that in the drawer. Now I'm just going to tape the two pieces together. There's usually more than one way to get a look. So take that to the front. It's upside down. Let's do it this way. This piece looks a little bit longer. It's a hair off. It's okay, I can trim that. I could use my trimmer, but I could also use scissors. It's funny how we have all these tools to do everything, and like all of our dies, and we tend to not use our scissors as much as we used to. Just seems so barbaric. All right, so there's our base. Here is our Whisper White layer, which measures 5 by 3.5. And I'm going to tape that down. And here's the shaker component, and I'm going to pop those up on dimensionals. I like to pop this part up because really taping it down doesn't, I don't know, it's not as solid to me. And it kind of pops up anyway because it's thick, because of the bag. So I just give it a little bit extra boost with some dimensionals. Bam! There you have it, a fun shaker card. I'm gonna make a bunch of these because I still have this many more sequins. Isn't that fun? I love it. You can move this bow wherever you like. Front, center, side. I love it. I actually prefer it on the side so you can read the words better. Cue the confetti. But there you have it. A quick and easy shaker. All you need is our envelopes and whatever sequins and or glitter you have hanging around. So easy. I hope you like that. If you get a second, I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. The more viewers I get, the sooner I can do my live YouTube videos. So hit subscribe. And if you're looking for a demonstrator in Canada, I would love to be your demonstrator. You can shop through my store at tamarabertram.stampinup.net in Canada. Thanks. Have yourself a great night.